Us through the agreed position of the opposition parties, and the rest will also, the rest of it.
And secondly, the idea of Parliament being dissolved is not.
We are of the complete view that Mr. Zuma has violated the Constitution and therefore naturally must be removed. It's in that context that the first point of resolution is that that motion was scheduled initially for the 22nd of February this year. The collective of leaders of opposition parties that are here feel that it is urgent and therefore naturally Parliament must convene urgently. The economic freedom fighters, as we consulted previously, have written to the Speaker of the National Assembly to request that there be an urgent sitting. That sitting must take place during this week. We can't sit and wait for the ANC's continued deliberations that go nowhere. We are also requesting that the Programming Committee of Parliament meet urgently so that we can schedule it appropriately as to when the sitting of that particular sitting, so that we can vote on the removal of Jacob Zuma. In the light of that, as per the Constitutional Court judgment that found that President Jacob Zuma had violated Section 89B of the Constitution, we hold the absolute view that that same judgment, as tabled by Chief Justice Mogoeng, extended further to say that Parliament had failed in its duty. This has also applied in the December judgment that has come on board. Therefore, it is the view, if you then want to uphold the Constitution of South Africa, it is the view of the collective that is here of leaders that we need to move straight ahead to apply Section 50 of the Constitution, which says, noting that Parliament has been found against in this judgment, that we must proceed to the dissolution of Parliament. We say that on the basis of saying that it cannot be that we enter factional battles and seek to propose that we must support Cyril Ramaphosa or anybody from the ANC. It is the view of the collective that the ANC has been complicit in violating the Constitution, in defending criminality, and therefore to request of South Africans to then sit back and insist that another person must come in from the ANC would be to undermine constitutionalism, and therefore we want to resort to Section 50 of the Constitution, which calls for a dissolution of Parliament, and ultimately that anybody who wants to lead the ANC or wants to lead Parliament or lead the people of South Africa must have a mandate from the people of South Africa. And therefore it goes naturally to say that subsequent to that we would then move on to an early election so that we can contest elections and ultimately give them a fresh mandate to a sixth Parliament. So the only talks of a transition, CSC, should be a transition from the fifth Parliament to the sixth Parliament.
If asked by the ANC to defer your own motion of no confidence,